Hello. I'm feeling feminine. I'm feeling feminine today. I'm feeling feminine today because I'm doing a female subject. Okay. That's a big wasp trying to come in. Let's stay out. Can't stand the wasps. Oh, big bees. Well, I have another juicy big bee story for you. Okay. On a serious matter. This barrister, Muslim barrister, she claims that she's a Muslim feminist. A Muslim feminist. I'd like to know what is she doing about the honor killings that goes on rampantly in India, Pakistan, and at one point in England. What is she doing about it? She's a Muslim feminist. A lot of these Muslim feminists, they wit and wat, about how Islam, promotes women. But really, you begin to question, whose puppet are they? We know that the government, who we vote for, they're not the real powerhouse behind the house. It's corporate companies, Rothschild and Rockefeller, they're the ones who manipulate and control the government. Well, I'd like to know who's controlling this Muslim sister. Because if she was familiar with the teachings of Muhammad and what is contained in the Bukhari's, the Hadiths, these are sayings of Muhammad, and those are actually incorporated into law. So non-Muslim could argue that, well, we don't believe in the Bukhari's. They do, because the Sharia law, right, comes out of the Bukhari's, etc. And the Hadiths are the life and quotes of Muhammad. So it's just, they are just as important as the Quran, probably more so. And without having to explore the depth and wealth of information that is anti-women, Muhammad don't think much of women. I don't even have to go very far to read that in Quran 2:22, women are men's fields, and men can have sex. Men can have sex whenever they want. Can you imagine? Women are men's fields, and we can have sex whenever we want. In other words, open your leg, woman. Open your leg, woman. In the Western world, you dare even touch a woman on her shoulders and it's sexual harassment. You dare say hello to a woman and it's sexual harassment. Yet in Islam, they swallow a camel. They're telling you that a woman, you can have sex whenever you want. In the language of the Western world, that is rape. So if she says no, it doesn't bother. You can have it whenever you want. Why? Prepared for the shock. Prepared for the shock. In Quran 4:34, okay, the birds causing trouble up there, right? Quran 4:34, a woman is worth 1/2 of a man, and men are above woman. This Muslim barrister, she must have done a 5-year intensive study. 5 years, and she doesn't even know the Quran. How can you know what she means? She's not a Muslim. You cannot be a Muslim feminist and say, well, I don't like that, but I'll take this. You try going to Arabia, you try going to Muslim countries with your ibab and tell them you're a Muslim feminist. You try, go to a Muslim country where they practice Islam, they practice Sharia law, and you tell them you're a feminist. No, you fool the West, because the West are gullible, and the West can't be bothered to read. So you tell them anything, I'm a Muslim feminist, and the white liberals, they'll believe you. The white liberals, you know about white liberals, they hate to read. They're so busy sex mad and crazy, they don't want to read. Too much hassle. These Muslim feminists, then they come along with their Turkish delights and their tricks, the Indian rope tricks, and they'll tell you anything. Why? Because you hate to read. It gets worse. It gets worse. In Quran 4:11, verse 282, 228, Muslim may marry up to 4 wives, wait for the shock, including babies, including pre-pubertal girls, including babies. Now, if it's a child marrying a child, why would it say Muslim may marry up to 4 wives, including babies? You wouldn't say to a child, oh, you can marry a child, including a child. It's not logical. They're talking to a grown man, a grown man. Look it up, I'm not lying. Quran 4:11, verse 2282, 228. 2228. Muslim may marry up to 4 wives, including pre-pubertal girls, baby girls, meaning she has no hair on the vagina, and you can marry her. Now, for all these female feminists, I'd like to know, all you female feminists, you Muslim feminists, why are you quiet about it? Why are you quiet? Why are you shy? You're a barrister. Use your qualification to some good. You didn't read the Quran, did you? My lovely Muslim female feminist. You didn't read the Quran, did you? You couldn't have read the Quran. They says that most Muslims can't even read Arabic. No, I did not say this, not my words. Please don't kill me. These are Muslims themselves saying they can't read the Arabic. So you have Abdullah Yusuf Ali or the Pickford version. But whatever you read, doesn't matter what translation, annotation, connotation, whatever version, comes out with the same words, that Muslim men can marry 4 wives, including pre-pubertal girls, meaning, look, I'm not being dirty, I'm telling you what's in the Quran, right, including babies. And this female feminist, this Muslim feminist, she knows this. This is the game that they play with the gullible West who can't look, they're looking at guns. Look at it. They're playing game with the wild, wild West. Playing games with you. Why? Because they know people can't be bothered to read these days. You can't be, it's too much hassle, it's too painful to ignite that brain cells. Too painful. Well, let me do the pain. Let me do the pain and explore Islam for you. These lying devils, let me do the pain. Can you imagine if you wrote something and says, oh well, now you can have sex with little girls, the government will come for your arrest? How is it in Islam? It is clear in black and white. In Christianity, you just say Sodom is wrong, they close down churches. Close down churches. Why is it that Muslims can say that women are worth half a man? Half a man. And not even one police at the door to arrest them. Not even one police officer. It's interesting that Islam can advocate sex against children and not even the doors are kicking off by social workers. Very interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. The church, Christianity, for being against unhealthy sodomy. It's interesting, the gays and lesbians and the feminists all attacking the church. Cowards attacking the church because you know these Muslims will kill you. But it's interesting that Islam advocates child sex. I gave you the text, look it up yourself. I will give you the link. You ain't gonna call me a liar. You lie, I don't. I'll give you the link. right? And you will see. And you know what's interesting? They can have the sun to my face. Obviously, God is pleased with me today. God is shining His light upon me. Look how blessed I am. Look how blessed. So early in the morning and the sun is shining. God is pleased with me with this subject. Now, no, not too much love, Lord. Not too much love. I need to see my subscribers. Not too much love. So what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this, and that is, anybody else would have written those things, the government and the social workers would come for your arrest. You put in literature, in thinking form, they come for your arrest. Why in Islam is a practicing religion, in written form, mentally, in culture, and the government do not come for their arrest. The feminists don't come knocking on their door. Think about it. This, to wrap up this video, people have said my videos are too long. Right? But this barrister, I gave you evidence, and I can give you loads more. Just look up what the Quran says about women. Simple. Simple. Women mentioned in the Quran, in the Hadith. So all you have to do, don't take my word for it. These Muslim female, they are doing the Muslim man's dirty work. I can put it to you that she's dawah. She's a softer approach to winning over the white feminist. But you will not see her in the depth of Islamic countries being a practicing lawyer, not with what the Quran says. And Muslims, they follow the precept of their book. They're not going to water nothing down. They follow it. So she's not a Muslim. If Muhammad was around today, he would have her throat cut. Have her throat cut nice and sharp. Why? She shouldn't have a brain. That's what Muhammad said. She shouldn't have a brain. She's beneath a man. Man is worth more than she is. Here these Muslim men abuse little girls, raping and pillaging Jewish villages. But still, with all that brutality, they're worth more than women. Even if he raped, he's a monster. They're worth more than women. Any Muslim woman that tells you in the West that Islam promotes feminism, they're lying to you. They're lying, right? Women, you go to any Muslim country and you ask them what the Quran says about the value of men and women. Women are seen as half a man, inferior to man. You tell me, how the hell is she a Muslim feminist? Is she going to rewrite the Quran, the Hadith and Bukhari? After all, they gays have got their pink Bible. Ooh. They got their pink Bible. So maybe she's going to rewrite the rules. I don't think so. Somehow her neck would be required. They wouldn't allow it. I hate hypocrites. You know, my ex-girlfriend years ago, and it's interesting, right? This is years ago, and her parents, pertaining to me, you know, I mean, her father was a, you know, police sergeant. That they were a bit racist, you know, and you know, she cheated on me, you know, long story, right? And her parents said, you know, your boyfriend does not lie. And then this is a racist parents. I've always had, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I've always had integrity. I don't take on subjects that I don't have a passion for. Many people, like for example, example, sick black people argue Beethoven's black. Beethoven's black and Mozart and that kind of sickness. If you have to lie to promote your religion, your race, there's something wrong with you. How can you have pride in lies? It doesn't make sense. Like the KKK say, well, they invented gospel music. People are sick. They lie over bullshit, excuse my language. And the biggest lies of Muslims, they will tell you that Buddha, you know, was talking about Muhammad, that Muhammad was mentioned also in the Japanese scriptures. You don't believe me? Look it up. You debate these Muslims, you don't believe me. Or the Japanese, you know, holy book mentioned Muhammad. And so Muhammad is also mentioned in the Hindu Sanskrit. Muhammad is also mentioned in Buddhist scripture. Muhammad is mentioned everywhere. Everywhere. That's how sick lies these people are. If you have to lie to promote your religion, there's something wrong with it. But to cover up what I'm saying, and that is, this Muslim woman, she's a damn liar. She's no Muslim feminist, and she's definitely not a practicing Muslim. Over and out. I'm gonna get some coffee. I've had no coffee all morning. I'm gasping. That's how much I love you, subscribers. I put you first.